I'll tell you what, Ian knows his stuff around.
He sure does.
He was in that Class A, and he was showing me. It's basically my Class A, so he showed me a lot. I had a couple of questions I was going to ask him later, and he answered the questions already for me. And the great thing about Ian and Chris, they really know their stuff. And I just asked Chris about a unit that you and I were just in that we're going to get a first look at.
Okay, it had what you love. Backsplash,
of course.
And what I now know, I didn't know I needed in an RV.
Okay.
Which is a DV. Double vanity.
I knew you were going to go there because when you walk in, you see a rear bathroom. It's got a double vanity. You're like, are you kidding me? With Coleman, who, by the way, knows camping. When you hear the name Coleman, you're like, oh, well, Coleman's been doing this forever.
Not their first rodeo.
No.
And it's not ours either. So if you need to call us and ask any question, you can. You just call 866-853-3510, or you can text us.
Yeah, I think the whole thing this weekend is about interaction, and you can text URBS to 46642. And as we're watching our socials, we had over 440,000 people last night. We've got more people online right now. We see you.
We're so grateful you're spending your Friday night with us.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing. So, listen, text us. Call us. We got the call center. It's all about you, and it's all about first looks. This is exclusivity.
That's right.
And this is happening all weekend long. You want to take it to Chris?
But more importantly, it's about availability. So whatever you see, you call because you can have it now. Chris, please show everybody how cool this Coleman Light is. I might be over there soon, so just keep your eyes out, okay?
I mean, if you want to, this not only has the space and style for both of you guys to come join us, but you're right. The DV, the double vanity, is what's going to set this all-new floor plan from Coleman apart. I'm talking about the 2022 Coleman Light 2625 RV. 30 feet, 11 inches, roughly 5,600 pounds dry of just straight up, if you're an adventurous couple, this is going to be the RV you're saying, I want the upgraded camping experience. I know the Coleman Light's going to give it to me. Chris, what's this new floor plan got? Come on, let's go take a look at it. First off, we're going to be able to walk into our solid step-over steps with the extra large grab handle, and we come into this beautiful Boulder decor updated for 2022 inside the Coleman Light. Now, kudos to the folks at Coleman. Sean nailed it right on the head. Coleman knows camping. They've been doing it for years. And when you take a look at this, gone is the brown decor. In is the light and dark gray accents. So before we go into the rear bath, Fritz, let's take a look over here on the off-camp side where we have large panoramic windows, wood balances, as well as blackout shades. A little wood inlay right here with some LED lights. And check out the LED underlight on my booth.net. Now we're getting funky fresh and turning this thing into a dance floor. I'm loving it. I got my table right here, which this does reduce down into a sleeper. You could probably fit 2 adults on here, but plush, comfortable, extra thick cushioning on your booth dinette. And when you're ready to enjoy those camp cook meals, this is where you're going to be able to do it. You got to play the board games, play the card games, lose some money to poker. That's where you're going to do it. Plus, you do have storage underneath here as well. Just lift up the cushions. You'll notice there's a little storage door right there. Got some storage under there. Reduces down into a sleeper. And the other thing I like what they did too, gone is carpet. Carpet is making its way out when it comes to not only RVs, but slides too. And you'll see what they've done with the decor, this bow floor linoleum. This continues the flow of the RV all the way into the slide. So it really kind of gives the perception that you get a little bit more space, but more importantly than that, the aesthetic is there. You're going to be able to enjoy how it looks, welcome people into your brand new RV. Solid pocket door as I walk into the RB of this 2625 rear bath Coleman Light, and take a look. Double vanity. They have taken something that you usually only find in fifth wheels and put it into an RV that is under 35 feet. That is a great feature because look at the space that we have back here in the bathroom. Double vanity sinks, double medicine cabinets right there that open opposite ways. I like how that kind of flows. I got me a 110 outlet there, large window here. Plastic bowl with the foot flush, and obviously with this much space, you're not going to be cramped left or right, whichever way you go. You also got a GFCI outlet there, and a lot of storage inside the rear bath portion of this 2625. Solid wood construction, full extension on those ball bearing drives with the matte black, or as I like to call it, the graphite fixtures. Just a nice feature, and it really looks good on this Boulder decor, the gray decor. Step up over here, I got some more linen storage, more drawers if I need it, and the 30 by 36 walk-in shower right here with the herringbone pattern and the glass enclosure. Gone is that kind of smaller shower that the Coleman Lights had last year. I like this feature too. Plus we got the clearish inlay here on my skylight. Got my shower nozzle right there, my hot and colds, my spot for my soap or my shampoo, and I'm not cramped left or right or up or down. I mean, we got enough room that even Fritz and I can both get in here. And we know how big Fritz is. Played for was it the European League? What was it? He's 7'9". I mean, the man can fit inside an RV. Pull out, fold out trash can or hamper storage. Great little spot right there that can be versatile. And as you notice, we do come into the kitchen. Over here, campside, the modified L shape. Love the pressed surface countertops with the molded edge, the farmhouse style sink. Now, what you'll also find in these Coleman Lights, what they're beginning to add is because you got the graphite fixtured high-rise faucet here, you will get either this, the stainless steel, or the matte black. A lot of them are beginning to come with that black apron sink. And I got to tell you, it pops in these kitchen. It really pops. Frosted glass inlay right here on my cabinetry. High ceilings, high allowances for storage when you're talking about putting stuff in your cabinetry. 13.5 BTU AC as well as a 30,000 BTU furnace in this one. Flush mounted Greystone microwave. I got me some more prep space over here with my glass covered 3-burner cooktop with the grill style grates. Little push button LED light action there, giving me some more night light options if I need it. But man, check out my backsplash. Not only does it go all the way around, I like that feature, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of that Spanish tile. They've taken the Spanish tile looking appearance and kind of grayed it out to go with this bolder decor. Pretty nice little touch. I wouldn't have thought of it. Would you have thought of it, Fritz? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, we're good, we're smart, but we're just not designers, like Trish. Trish came in here, saw this thing, was like, whoa. Touches on touches. I like what they did here. You got the little 16-inch Greystone oven right there. Some good pot and pan storage. Plus another spot for a trash can right there. Got the 8 cubic foot fridge freezer combo right here, the Dometic, which runs on both gas and electric with the automatic switch. You start seeing a lot of residential fridges come in RVs these days. That's great. They're awesome. The 12 volts, the ones that run on 110, they're awesome. They're great. But when it comes to form and functionality, give me the classic any day of the week. Now, another great feature with the 2625 is this angled entertainment center. You got the 32-inch Naxa TV right here on a swivel. You got your linear series AM/FM command center with HDMI, Bluetooth, plus it is dual zone right above my little beautiful fireplace. It is electric, multi-flame setting, multi-light setting. And, when you get a chance to actually cut on this thing, it does a good job of knocking the chill off the air. I mean, can you feel that heat coming off there, Fritz? Now, you got the 30,000 BTU furnace on here. You got the 13.5 AC on here. But when you pull up to the beach, the lake, the mountains, grandma's backyard, and you're sitting over here on this plush love seat right here, which also reduces out into a sleeper, drinking your drink. You got the windows open behind you. Maybe the breeze is coming, and you cut on that fireplace, and that chill gets knocked off the air. Next thing you know, you're passed out. You're asleep. And then you remember that you have a hideaway pantry storage where I kept my M&Ms, my Girl Scout cookies, and my good bourbon that only I drink, that I keep for myself because I'm greedy, and I put the bad stuff out for my friends and family when they come over because I don't like sharing. Got hangers right here, little shelf right there. I do have my power and my cable connection for my TV coming right here, magnetic hinges, but if you're looking for a good space to hide the good stuff, we're coming up on Halloween. You got it right there. Beautiful, slip-resistant, easy-to-clean flooring, pocket door leading me into the master bedroom right here with the queen-size bed. Strut-supported storage, very nice feature. I like to say that the Coleman Light series, the way they price them at entry level. But man, let me tell you, these are mid-tier RVs with luxury features in them. If you've had an RV before, or if you want some creature comforts of home, and you say, Chris, we really don't want to break the bank. We want something that's, sturdy, long-lasting. I mean, you got vacuum-bonded floors on this one, vacuum-bonded walls, vacuum-bonded roof, great insulation. You're going to be able to go 3-season camping. You got huge tanks on this one, 60-gallon fresh, 78-gallon gray, 39-gallon black. I mean, some of the biggest tanks you're going to find, especially those fresh and gray tanks. This is the RV for those people that want to seriously get out, RV and camp. Maybe they're upgrading from their first entry level, or maybe they're saying, you know what, we're going to dive headfirst in. We want a laminate-sided travel trailer, and this is where we're going to put it. You are set up for second AC in here as well. Got the spot there. Mirrored wards on both sides. Check me out. Plus, I got the drawer storage right here. Got me a little dual USB down there. A little nightstand space, a little frosted glass inlay right here with some more storage up top. And if I want to put a TV in here, I got my LCD mounting bracket right there, 110 and cable. Plus, Fritz, I can't really open this because I don't want to break your light, but you got more ward storage here, more drawers over here. And this is where you probably put the semi-good cookies and bourbon because people can still access it. Me, I'm putting it in the hideaway pantry. And with the 2625, the master bedroom does have its own access to the outside, which is great because for separation of space, sure, this camper will sleep four people easily. So if you got somebody in there, you don't want to disrupt them coming and going. Maybe you want to watch the sunset at the beach or maybe, the mountains or whatever. They're asleep. You want to come and do your thing. Having the separate access is a great option to have. Plus, we come outside and they have added the external fridge. Love this. They were thinking about me when they did that. Gotta have the outdoor bourbon with the outdoor fridge. Still stole it. It's about that time, baby. We got this the heated and enclosed underbelly on this one. Nitro-filled tires on those aluminum rims right there. The Dexter Easy Lube axles. Plus, we got the TV mount right here, 2 Kev. Look at that. Spot for it, power for it, cable for it, fresh water for it. Well, for the fresh tank, because it's 60 gallons. It's huge. Huge. Finished off pass-through storage right here, which is also lit. And if you notice, comes with a griddle. Why? Because right beside your fridge, I'm not going to leave you hanging, Kev. You got the hanger plate for your griddle. Making it versatile, making it fun, making it something that you're going to want to do and use time after time when you go camping. Plus, we got the 18-foot Solera Edge awning right here, the Lippert awning, 12-volt with the LED light, anti-slam doors, magnetic hinges or magnetic latches, plus the covered hinges. You got the 10-amp quick connect for your solar panel right there. So if you want to trickle charge that battery, you can. Diamond-plated rock guard, beautiful aerodynamic profile right here on this fiberglass end cap, twin 20-pound LP tanks, powered tongue jack, powered stabilizer jacks, and all coming in at roughly 5,600 pounds dry, 30 feet, 11 inches, can sleep 4 people. The all-new Coleman Light 2625 RB. Let me tell you, if you're an active couple, you want to get out and see the America the safest way possible in your RV and experience it with some updated creature comforts, this is a good one for you to check out. But also check out your specialists at Camping World in Gander to find out, hey, this is what my vehicle can tow. This is how many people I need to sleep. Is this right for me? And they'll help you find out. And speaking of finding out, I got 2 buddies from Coleman that are...
Are you interested in an RV redesign or remodel or just making your RV feel like home? Well, here at Camping World, we now have the RV Design Center, where you can completely customize your RV from furniture to some added accessories like super soft pillows or a throw blanket, not only to add color, but also to keep you warm. If you want a table, maybe something to set an extra beverage on, maybe at the sofa where it's lacking in your RV, those are going to be available. Or if you want to take out your sofa and put in some power theater seats, you'll find those here as well. How about a different backsplash? Look at some of these options available. This is my personal favorite. You have glass and a little bit of marble look in there. How nice would that look in your kitchen? Speaking of kitchen, maybe you want a different faucet. Maybe you want to go with a completely different color. You have chrome currently, you want to go to brush nickel. Maybe you want to go to an oil rub bronze. That will be available for both the kitchen and the bathroom. And maybe you want a little bit better lighting. You want to go with that farmhouse look? There's absolutely that available. If you're like my wife, there's the bubble glass. She loves it. That will be available for your RV as well. Some different pulls in the kitchen. You don't like them? No problem. There are knobs and pulls from something that's a little more traditional to something that will be much more modern. Pops the color? We got it. Everything from different color throw blankets to different throw pillows. And with so many RVs going to linoleum these days, if you want something to just sink your toes into and keep those little toesies warm, there are beautiful rugs available, again, with all sorts of different color options. How about a better night's sleep? Who doesn't want that? We have foam mattresses. There are sleep number mattresses, so you can adjust both sides so everyone's getting a great night's sleep. And to help you sleep in, you can also get some blackout or different types of shades. If you want the accent wall, super easy peel and stick. You've never seen anything that'll be easier in your RV design, and boy, oh boy, will that make a difference. Maybe you have linoleum, you want some carpet stick tiles, those are available too. Or the opposite, you can go from carpet, peel that out, and put down and self-install vinyl flooring. If you're looking for some appliances, there is laundry, you'll have microwave, refrigerator, dishwasher, ice maker, everything you could possibly want. But folks, honestly, my favorite part about the RV Design Center from Camping World is the fact that it truly lets you make your camper feel like home.
After taking a first look at the beautiful Coleman Light 2625 RV, I said, let's take a second chance to sit down and talk to Ryan and Tucker, a couple of my buddies from Coleman, Dutchman. Guys, welcome to the Ultimate RV Show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So how did I do with the walkthrough of the 2625 RV?
Man, I was just getting ready to call my boss and see if he wanted to hire you. Kind of fill in some gaps that we've got over
All right,
there, you know?
sweet. All right,
Yeah.
that makes me feel good. Well, if you have questions about the 2625 RV, obviously during the Ultimate RV Show, we are live. Go ahead and pop them in the chat window if you're streaming us, or on any of our social media platforms, just pop those questions in. I got the experts, the DSMs right here, RSMs, DSMs, GSMs, BDMs, everything that you want to know about the Coleman Light. So I guess the first question, what did I miss over there as far as, because you don't have an unlimited amount of time to get all the features in when you're talking about a review. Did I miss anything that maybe highlights how great the 2625 is?
Right. I mean, you did a great job. It seems like you've done this before.
Couple times, yeah.
Yeah. But you did a great job. And one of the things that when we rolled out with this floor plan, we wanted to create something that a customer would remember. When they're coming to look for an RV, all these can kind of tend to run together, but that with the different features in there, all the things that bring Coleman together, really is something that's going to stick with somebody, and they're going to be like, man, what was that one I liked? Oh yeah, it was that Coleman, and
Yes.
get back to buying that one.
So I kind of mentioned on the front end that, it's entry-level priced, but it's a mid-tier RV with some upgraded features and amenities. Is that correct?
Yes, definitely. I mean, with Coleman, a lot of the standard features that you're going to get is that Power Plus package. So I know you definitely touched base on that, Chris, earlier with the power tongue, the electric power stabilizer jacks, along with the power awning, Power Plus package standard on Coleman, which is definitely nice amenities to have on a travel trailer.
Is that 60-gallon fresh tank standard as well?
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. We want you to be able to use this as much as possible, and we know the bigger the tanks that you can get on these units, the longer you'll be able to be out, be camping, be in the wilderness,
Right.
enjoying yourself.
Now, this 2625 is brand new for 2022. I guess we're, 562 or 500, and,
Yeah.
whatever years ahead of schedule. Why the 2625 now?
We just felt like this was a segment in that laminate space that we were missing. We've had different rear bath floor plans over the years, but we really felt like this is what customers were asking for.
Right.
One of the cool things about Coleman being a private label for Camping World is that this is designed by what your people are telling us.
Okay.
So when they say, hey, we want a double vanity in there, that's what we get. When they say, hey, we want a Power Plus package,
Right.
that gets implemented here. And this is just a kind of a combination of all the things that we heard that everybody wants. We got it in one unit.
And double vanity in a travel trailer, that's something you don't find, man. You guys took a fifth wheel concept and put it in a travel trailer.
Yep.
I mean, that's just kind of crazy to me. So the designers obviously were like, yeah, we're going to try this, or was this tested out?
Oh, it's definitely, designers really wanted to implement that inside our Coleman units there, and definitely nice to have as well.
Right on. Well, we got some questions coming in. Oh, here's a guy that's, he's just a shade taller than Ian. He says, I'm 6'1". Could I stand and shower in this shower? Joe, I don't know if you got a chance to see. I'm over 6'2". I was okay in there.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
but is Joe going to be all right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe, you'll be all right.
All right.
And even Ian will be up front.
Oh,
Ian,
yeah.
Ian probably can jump around in there.
Well, I mean, Ian is actually a body double for The Rock and in a lot of those action movies. So his thing is going to be, the left to right.
Oh,
Start
yeah.
really up and
Oh, yeah.
down, it's the left to right.
We need to widen
That's
up
it.
those doorways.
That's
for
right.
Ian.
Yeah. That's, So could I tow this with my SUV or do I need a truck? I want this now. Tracy, thank you so much for that. I know it's going to depend on the configuration because the dry weight can range anywhere from like 57 to 67. But what do you guys say about towing?
Yeah, I would say most of the time, any of your half-ton towables will be able to tow this unit. Depending on your full-size SUVs, you probably, would need to consult the dealer, the manufacturer, whoever you're buying that full-size SUV from. But you should be able to make it work with that full-size SUV.
Here's one from Jessica, just popped up. Does this RV have good insulation? We like to winter camp, but some RVs get super cold for some reason. Jessica, thank you for that. That's a great question. And I always like to preface, before you guys say anything, depending on where you're at, seasonal camping is different in Buffalo than it is in Albuquerque.
Absolutely.
But talk to that. Tell me about the insulation, the builds, and the vacuum bonding.
On this Coleman Light 2625 RV, you will have that heat enclosed underbelly, so you will get to do that, a little bit of that extended stay camping, right around that 3-season coach on that standpoint.
I found that the vacuum bonding does sway the temperature, like somewhere from like 5 up to 15 degrees.
Yeah, you definitely get a little more of that insulation value with the vacuum bonded. It's a little bit more robust of a wall construction, and you're able to get a little more insulation in those as well as the floor and the ceiling. So yeah, gives you a few more options when you're talking about extending that season.
Oh, I like this one. So Judy wants to know, is this RV good for a newbie? I really want to get into the lifestyle, but it can be overwhelming, especially with all the choices. I really like this one though. Can you help?
Absolutely. What was her name?
Judy. I'm sorry, Judy.
Judy, this is the RV for you. So it's got everything you need without getting too complicated into all these things that kind of get into that confusing space. So if you need something that's easy to operate, that's quick, that has, all the features that you need, the creature comforts of home, this has everything you need without getting too complex.
Well, and I think the space too, because of the way you guys have that slide, opening everything up, to me, I love the separation of space. I talk about it all the time. The double access, one in the master, one in the main. The separation of space from the master bedroom for the rest of the coach. That to me, especially for newbies, is essential because you want to spend time with the loved ones.
For sure.
I dig it. But if you got kids, sometimes you need the break, and having that separation space is a great layout.
And with you got the pocket doors in there too, which helps give you a little more space without doors swinging out into that living area too.
Now, this is obviously brand new to the marketplace, the Coleman Light 2625 RB. I want both of you guys to tell me, what's your favorite feature inside?
No, I know we mentioned this earlier, but I definitely love that dual vanity. Just with that dual vanity, you're going to have that TV, fireplace right there front and center. Then when you open that up, you're just going to have an abundant amount of storage in there as well behind that hidden vanity.
Yeah. He stole the one I was going to take, double vanity.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's
Chris.
got, he jumped the gun a little bit. So I'm going to say a couple other things. I like the tip-out trash can, which is what you'll see in that kitchen area. That's a new feature we've added this year, trying to incorporate more of those into the Coleman lineup. So that tip-out trash can is great. The swinging entertainment center, always a fan favorite. You get to hide a lot of your stuff in the back, but still get your TV, your fireplace. Those are a couple of my favorite features.
Now, Coleman Light, Coleman Lantern. What's the difference?
So, first of all, Coleman means camping, right?
Yes, it does.
So we try to cover all the bases for all of your camping needs. So the easiest way to remember is on that Coleman Lantern, that's going to be your traditional build. So you're going to have a wood-built, wood truss coach, whereas on that Coleman Light, then you get into the fiberglass and aluminum framing.
Right.
So those are going to be the main differences.
Yeah, so the Coleman traditional aluminum siding and the Coleman Light the
Fiberglass
fiberglass siding. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that kind of helps. Because I know sometimes folks will ask, hey, what's the difference? I see a lantern, I see a light. Well, what's the difference?
Right,
Yeah.
right, absolutely.
Okay. Let's see here. Tow this with my RV. Okay, yep. A lot of people want to know, can they tow this with the RV? I got to tell you, when it comes to towing, I always yield to the specialist at the Camping World that's closest to you. With over 180 locations nationwide, you're never too far away from one of our network of family dealer locations. Just go in, get a chance to talk to them. They will take a look at your vehicle, and they will help you kind of decide what's going to be your limit, because a 1500 Ram, 1500, can be, there's anywhere from like 5,000 to 12,000 towing pounds. So just always yield to the specialist to help you with that. How long is this unit? Well, this one's 30 feet?
Under 31 feet.
Under 31 feet?
Yes.
So
30
tell me,
feet, 11 inches.
Tell me the thought process behind that, because you got a double vanity rear bath RV under 35 feet with a double access point.
Oh, it's definitely a great floor plan with those dual access points there too, and the rear bath in the back. I mean, a lot of great features jam-packed under 31 feet. Typically, you find this around that 35-foot mark. So
I'm really surprised at this amount of space that I have, and it's under 35 feet.
And that's where I think at Dutchman, we always try to be, pushing the envelope as far as how do we take that next step from an engineering perspective, from a design perspective. How can we get as much of that livable space into as short of a box as possible? And that's what I think everybody knocked it out of the park on this one.
Would this be a good unit for boondocking?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, and that's another benefit to having the shorter unit is you're able to access different places where a traditional campground might not be set up. Gives you some different options that you can get out there, get some boondocking in.
Okay. Here's actually a really interesting question. I like this one. I'm trying to choose between a fifth wheel and a travel trailer, but I like this layout a lot. Once again, that fifth wheel into the travel trailer. What is better about this model? P.S. Love the show. Lenny, thank you so much for that.
So comparing this to a fifth wheel?
Yeah.
The nice thing, Lenny, on
What's
this
better about it?
Yeah, on this particular model, one, you'll be able to save a lot of weight. So I'm not sure what you're towing with right now, but if you have a half-ton currently, you might need to go up to a 3/4 ton, a full ton if you're going to go to that fifth wheel. Right. The nice thing about this, it incorporates a lot of the things you probably like about the fifth wheel, but gives you a little bit lighter, smaller coach and lighter, saves you some weight as well.
Are there any add-ons we can get with this model? That's a pretty good question.
No, obviously with Camping World, they have a huge abundance of extra parts and aftermarket add-ons you can do at the store level. But through the manufacturer, one of the nice things that we do just on a Camping World standpoint, I mean, it comes jam-packed with a lot of standard feature offerings.
Yeah. I like how you got the griddle in there. I love that because it's functional. And you got the little space to store it, plus you got a little space to hang it. Yeah, and you already got the power pack on there. You got huge tanks. You're already set up for solar prep.
Yeah, you start running out of things that you would want to
really add on.
Maybe a Ian. Maybe you add on Ian
in the shower. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you can only buy that once, but that's worth the price of admission right there. So the Coleman Light 2625 RB. I got to tell you guys, for a first look for what you're going for as far as your spot in the marketplace, you nailed it. You nailed it. It's for the active couple that's looking for some of those upgraded features, and I absolutely love it. And here's the best part about the Ultimate RV Show. You can get this unit right now, with tens of thousands of RVs on the lots at over 180 locations nationwide. And if you got a trade, guess what? We're going to give you thousands of dollars over book value for that trade. Nobody is going to be denied an opportunity to enjoy the camping experience with Camping World in Gander. You go to the competition, you're going to have to wait months before you get your RV, but not with us. You want to know more? Hang on, because the Ultimate RV Show is coming back.
I love you.
Love you too, Papa.
Hey, honey, look what I got. A triggerfish.
Don't settle for the trips you've always taken. There's a different way to travel. And RVing is the way to go.
Take a look at this area. It's so cool. We're here!
You can see new things.
Whoa!
Travel to new places. Seek new adventures.
It's moving.
All without leaving home behind.
so fun.
I know.
Travel different with Camping World.